Browser-based AI agents are just starting to hit the market with big players like Google and Anthropic getting in on this race. So today we're going to be talking about what is an AI agent, what you need to know about them, a couple of AI agents you can start playing with today. We're going to demo this one called Do Browser, and I'm going to be talking about my strategy for capitalizing on AI agents in 2025. So let's dive right into it. So this is essentially what an AI agent is. You go into your browser, you type in what you want it to do. So maybe I say do market research for me on YouTube on the top AI agent YouTube channels or AI agent space on YouTube. It opens up this little window over here. It starts clicking buttons, typing in things. I'm not touching this at all. It's navigating to YouTube. It's going to the search bar. It's going to be looking for videos on AI agents. So let's see if it's going to work here. It's going to type in the search bar, AI agents. Okay, now it's looking at the videos, doing some market research for me. And so there's a couple of these models, Claude Computer Use, Product Mariner, and this third-party one called Do Browser. Just some random developer put this together. And so I think if we're seeing just random developers being able to learn how to build browser-based agents and things like Cursor, which are supercharging what developers can do, I think we're going to see this within 6 to 12 months, probably less than 12, like 6 to 8 months. We're going to see browser-based agents bringing AI agent architecture to the average consumer. Right now, we have you have to learn APIs, you have to learn JSON, you have to learn vector databases, all this stuff in order to build agents, which are still really valuable skills. But we're going to get to a point where all you have to do to trigger an agent is set up, one API call, or you just like integrate it into some no code tool and you just have it do like stuff in your browser every single day. And so right now, let's say, what did you find? So right now it still errors out. Sometimes it doesn't know how to do what it wants. Sometimes it's not very effective. And so Project Mariner is the same exact thing. Here's a demo of Project Mariner. We can see that it's basically typing stuff in. You can see on the right here, it basically, you type it in over here, the same as this Do Browser one, and it will basically add stuff to your spreadsheet. It will do lead generation for you. It'll find information about companies that you want to reach out to. It'll do market research, all that stuff. Cloud Computer Use, I have a video where I show you how to set this up. It requires like Docker and some of this more advanced stuff, but it's the same exact thing. It's just running on a virtual machine rather than your actual browser, and it's navigating the mouse, it's clicking buttons, it's typing things in, it's adding stuff to spreadsheets. And so give it 6 months and it will be to a place where it'll be reliable enough where we could sell agents as a service. So that's going to be one of the big bets that I'm making in 2025, is that as browser-based agents get better, you can actually start to sell browser-based agents as a service. You learn the prompt engineering. You understand how to set up the API calls to trigger these agents. You understand how to get that data where a client wants it. Then all of a sudden you can charge 3, 5, 10,000 bucks to set up a browser-based agent that takes you 10 hours to set up or something like that. So it's huge leverage, like we talked about in my last video. You're going to get worse before you get better. You're going to have to sacrifice productivity to learn how to set up these agents. But once you know what you're doing, you have an insane amount of leverage that you wouldn't have had without these agents. And so this is basically what I'm betting on. Right now, I'm in this active listening space where I'm just kind of monitoring what's going on in the AI agent space. I'm kind of just monitoring, like, is there one that's good enough yet? Google just released Project Mariner. I'm on the wait list for that. I'm just trying to get my hands on this. I'm trying to test it out. I'm trying to figure out, is Claude going to release like a full browser-based agent model? Is Google going to, like, when is this going to hit the market? I give it Q1 or Q2. We'll start seeing like full-on releases of these things. But basically what I'm doing in the meantime is I'm doing the strategy. What markets do I want to target? Figuring that out. I'm figuring out how do I want to utilize this technology, sales, marketing. Specifically, I think that sales is going to be the higher leverage thing. If you're in the marketing world, obviously it's really powerful for marketing. You can have it go and do research, figure out what's working, reverse engineer copywriting frameworks. But at the end of the day, if you're publishing posts, if you're publishing content for a client, that's a lot of risk that you're taking on as the business, as the agency that you're building, because you're basically putting stuff out in the name of that company, and people's brand, their reputation is on the line. So although I think this could be a really powerful thing with AI agents, browser-based agents for marketing use cases, I'm mainly betting on the sales use cases. So finding leads, personalizing leads, setting up cold email, managing people's CRM, telling people who they should reach out to, AI SDRs that are following up and having conversations with leads and trying to book meetings, follow up after meetings. Maybe it's creating different automations in someone's CRM. Maybe it's proposal generation. Basically managing whatever an SDR or an account executive is doing. We're basically trying to figure out what are all the different responsibilities that people are taking on in those roles. Let's break them down into specific parts, and let's create prompts for browser-based agents to have them do each of those specific things, such that you just trigger that once a day, and all the aspects of a sales process are handled by an agent. All you're doing is showing up to the meetings, maybe taking a little bit of notes, although the AI could probably do that for you. And you're basically, maybe the AI is taking notes on the meeting for you. It's creating the proposal for you. You just click a button, you review the proposal. Does it look good? All right, it looks good. Send it off, get paid, start the work. And also, client delivery, actually like delivering certain products. So agent as a service. I think we get to a point where you have multiple agents that are building agents for other people, right? So you get so good at understanding how browser-based agents work, maybe also, automation, no-code based agents in N8N. You have a combination of those two, and you get to a point where your entire delivery of that is fulfilled 95% by AI agents, such that a client can pay you. You have the AI agents go and build out like MVPs of a lot of the agents that they need. You have templates, you have productized services for those things. And then you get to a point where the AI agent gets you 95% of the way there. You go in, you figure out, oh, there's a couple things that it missed. Here's a couple use cases that it didn't take into account. Here's a couple, like you do some quality assurance. You QA the whole process. Does it look good? You fire off an email, or you have the agent fire off an email, kind of showing them a demo. Maybe you record a video like this. You show them a demo. You show them how it works. You're there to answer any questions. And then you're taking sales calls and getting new clients, and you're scaling your business. And so that's what I'm going to be teaching on this channel, how to build agents as a service, and other AI service-based business models. And so I hope you found this video helpful. I'm going to be thinking a lot about how to best build and utilize AI agents in 2025. So stay tuned for more videos on the strategy side of things, on the execution side of things, on the business models that are working, that are not working. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and yeah, thank you for watching.